Dollar Bets podcast, your home to free money sports betting.
All right, here we go. Another episode of Dollar Bets. We have D-Boe with us tonight. We have Curtis with us tonight. We do not have Bobby Betts. Bobby Betts, once again, doing degenerate gambling things. I think he's playing poker somewhere in Phoenix. He's probably about to lose a lot of money, but that's all right. We know there's always esports for Bobby Betts, so he can go with that later on. But he did go 3 for 3 on the pod last week. 3 for 3. His Cubbies beat my Red Sox in that pick, and he sprinkled the money line, or sprinkled a little bet on Scotty Scheffler for the British Open, and he hit that one as well. So technically 4 for 4. Pretty good bets there. I myself, I called your Giants. Curtis called your Giants laying an egg against the Blue Jays, which they did. They did not come well out of the gate.
Got swept.
Yeah, they struggled. They struggled mightily. And I unfortunately decided to bet him on Logan Webb in one of the games in that series, and he sucked in the first inning too. That game was over early, but it's all right. They're coming back a little bit. Red Sox, tough series against the Cubs. Pulled one out. Phillies won tonight. Big walk-off win. D-Boe had the first 5, and for the Phillies tonight, had a bad beat.
Probably one of the worst beats of the year for me.
Yeah, that was brutal.
6 runs in the 5th. They're up 5-0, top 5. And Boston scores 6 on Luzardo, gives up a grand slam, a couple walks, took an error as well. That was a brutal beat. Brutal.
Bad evening for D-Boe. Speaking of bad evenings and bad, I also cashed out Novik this week. Added $24 to the bet, and I think it's at I'm at like $7.90. D-Boe's at 3 something, so he is getting doubled up right now, folks.
Yeah,
he is doubled up. So it's time for him to start putting a little bigger odds on some of his bets now.
It's time for me to start either doing that or just putting some money away to save up for that bottle of Blanton's.
Either one. Because are you saying you've already spent the $390 or $74 that you've made? You haven't.
No.
You haven't squirreled that away for the Blantons for no.
Well, I don't want to incorporate this yearly thing into my my yearly budget. Just a bottle of Blanton's every year. But, I'm happy to buy it for you.
Yeah. Well, it's only halfway. We're just past the halfway point. Plenty of time left. Plenty of things can happen.
Like I said, if I get to that 50 threshold on Fliff for thrills, I just won't cash out. I'm just going to keep let it ride.
There you go. Curtis, we're talking about a couple pods ago. We talked about a fantasy football league for dollar bets. We're open to comments about some kind of, everybody puts some money in, but then all the money goes into the winner has to choose a 3-team parlay or something like that to put it on, and they have to risk their winnings at the end, and it's got to be all or nothing. They got to put it all on something, just so to make it a little more interesting. All right, we just got a small slate of games for tomorrow, just 5 games. Curtis, what do you got for some of the bets for tomorrow?
Yes, I mean there's only 5 games tomorrow for baseball, so a little bit lighter tomorrow, but I'll go with a 5-game parlay. First one, we got Astros over the Athletics, and Jason Alexander versus Luis Severino, so it should be a good matchup.
Hometown kid, Jason Alexander.
That's our that's me and Matt's buddy's little brother. That's his little brother right there. That's Scotty Alexander's little brother.
He had a great start last time for Houston. Really good. Yeah, Scotty got released from the Giants, unfortunately, after he saw a pitch after that homer to Schwarber. But he'll get picked up somewhere, hopefully.
He'll get picked up. He's entering free agency, and he'll be fine.
All right. So anyway, so you got Houston.
Yeah, Houston over the A's, and then Cardinals over the Padres. I feel like Sonny Gray had a little bit of a rough outing his last outing, but he'll bounce back pretty well at home, I feel like. And, Yu Darvish has pitched okay so far this year, but I think the Cardinals will take them over the Padres tomorrow. And then third one, we got Guardians over the Orioles. Logan Allen's pitched pretty well. Charlie Morton's been a little hit or miss, but the Guardians are at home, so I feel like they'll take that one. And then I think the Tigers over the Blue Jays, Reese Olson, another one of those young up and comers. Eric Lauer's been pretty good, so far for the Blue Jays. But Tigers are at home. Tigers are, the surprise of the season. I feel like they'll take it. And then last one of the 5, Mariners over the Angels. Logan Evans against Yusei Kikuchi. I just feel like the Angels are at home though, but the Mariners are just plain and simple. They're just a little bit better. I'll take those as my 5-game parlay tomorrow.
Okay. And what's the payout on that?
Well,
are you doing run line or money line on these?
I'll probably do the money line for those.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's entered that. It's just so. What I will say is, I'll go Oppo on 2 of your picks.
Okay.
And I'll take the Angels at home.
Going with Kikuchi.
Going with Angels at home. Kikuchi, yes. Kikuchi's a good pitcher.
He's a good pitcher, yeah.
Logan Evans, he's only had a couple starts with them this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this, Cal Raleigh did have his off day today. Big Dumper did have his off day, so he will be in the lineup tomorrow fresh.
Yep.
He's probably due for a homer. But I think the Angels I don't know, I like the Angels there, but the other one that I'm going against you with is the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are hot. Blue Jays are really hot.
Mm-hmm.
And the Tigers and Blue Jays the Blue Jays actually have a better record, so I would say that they are the surprise of the season. Tigers made the playoffs last year. But yeah, I think the Blue Jays.
Yeah,
I would take the Blue Jays at plus 115 against Reese Olson. But other than that, I'm not gonna bet it, but Eric Lauer is pitching really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's just my input.
Devil's advocate, I love it.
Devil's advocate. All the other 3 I like. I love them.
All right. Do you have any games for Friday, Curtis, or should we move on?
Yeah, I got one. I'll take the Astros again over the A's. I just feel like the Astros are the king of that division right now, and the A's are just not. So I think the Astros will take a couple of those pretty easily from the A's. And then also I think I'll take the Brewers over the Marlins, because kind of the same thing. The Brewers are just red hot this season, and the Marlins, they're still the Marlins. So I think those will be my 2 that I'll take.
And Brewers are throwing out Freddie Peralta on Friday.
Yep.
So 2.85 ERA with a 1.08 whip. Peralta is really nice. He's like their number 2 or 3 starter. The Brewers have a really good rotation.
They do, especially with Brandon.
They really do. With Mizorowski too. They're really solid, 1 through 5. Andrew Vaughn is just hitting his stride.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been really killing it. He had more RBIs in 10 days than he did with the White Sox in 2 months.
Yeah, he just needs to be accountable on a team that was, believed in him and wasn't losing every day. I mean, it's so disheartening to be playing with a team like the White Sox.
His first at bat, he homered with the Brewers. First at bat against the Dodgers off Yamamoto, I believe.
Yep. All right, I got some picks for Friday, and for tomorrow, definitely rooting for Jason Alexander. Hope he pitches well. Like I said, he pitched really well last time he got the start. Doesn't get a lot of starts. Sometimes comes from relief. They send him down, called him back up for a spot start here. Rooting for him for Houston for tomorrow. But Friday, some great matchups. You've got Red Sox playing the Dodgers. Another what the networks would like to be a World Series, because last time Red Sox won that one. Just for those of you scoring at home, that was nice to see. But you got shout out to D-Boe's fantasy baseball player. Bayo is pitching on the hill for the Red Sox, so he's been hot lately.
Crochet. I have Crochet as well.
Crochet is like your automatic winner, but Bayo and Dodgers have been struggling a little bit. So take the Red Sox. That's one of my picks. My always go to is Texas when Nasty Nate Eovaldi's on the hill. I mean, Eovaldi has just been
he's been killing it.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw that the Rangers gave him the bonus for for the All-Star, if you make the All-Star team bonus, even though he didn't make the All-Star team, because he pitched so well. He earned it, and the club said, you know what, we're going to give you that bonus anyway. It was like a $300,000 or something like that, or at least $100,000. That's pretty cool.
Freaking awesome. That's more teams should do that.
Yeah, I mean, they said it's going to get more people to say, hey, if I'm a free agent, let's go to Texas. But that's a cool thing because he's had a great first half. Also, a former Red Sox player that they let slip away. Can you imagine that rotation? Having Chris Sale, Nasty Nate, Crochet. I mean, that's World Series right there. You have those three in your starters. But all right, in my third game, I am gonna go back to the well with Logan Webb, even though he did me bad, did me dirty last start. He's bounced back, as Curtis and I were talking about before the pod. You know, it happens. You have a little off start here, and you come back, you bounce back. It's a bounce back game for Logan Webb. I am taking the Giants on Friday. So
against the Mets.
Against the Mets, you know, and the Mets have been terrible. Mets have just fade the Mets. Some things are guaranteed, just to fade the Mets in the second half.
Clay Holmes is pitching. She's not bad, but
no, it's not a bad matchup.
Logan Webb is he's second in league in strikeouts. I think he leads the league in innings pitched.
Yep.
He is that is huge for a fucking bullpen to have, for a team to have a starting pitcher leading the league in innings pitched, because it's just giving your bullpen more rest, more more flexibility with what Bo Mel is wants to do with his pen. So it's really valuable to have a guy like Logan Webb on your team.
Yeah. So those are my three bets. Probably gonna do some singles and a parlay of that one, and ride that and see how it goes. Like I said, great matchups. Some fun baseball coming this weekend. Red Sox have had they had the Cubs, and then they had the Phillies, and then they have the Dodgers. Man, that's tough out of the gate. From you have your 10-game win streak, and then you're playing top of the league in the National League, the three best teams in the National League, right there. And it's been a fun ride that they were able to pull some of them out. Nice for them to be back at home, catching the Dodgers sliding a little bit. Should be a fun series this weekend. Yeah. Right, D-Boe, what do you got? What do you got for us?
Well, I will say this. I don't know if you saw how the Dodgers won today.
We were playing our softball game, my old man softball league. Yeah.
Bottom of the ninth, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. They were down by 1 run, and they had a runner on first. Shohei Ohtani is up. The Twins are up 3-2. They only need 1 out. They intentionally walked Shohei, and I was like, why do you do that? Why do you put the winning run on first, the tying run on second? This isn't Barry Bonds. Okay, Barry Bonds I get. But you got to pitch to Shohei. He's one of the best, but they can beat you there.
I mean, odds are he's not going to...
I mean, here's the thing.
Odds are he gets a hit and the runner's at third, right?
Here's the thing.
Still in scoring position. Yeah.
Barry Bonds didn't have Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman behind them.
That is
Jeff Kent.
Yeah.
So the very next pitch, I think, was Mookie Betts got drilled. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Freddie Freeman's up. He gets to an 0-2 count, and he hits an opposite field single that Harrison Bader went for the web jam catch, and he couldn't make it. And 2-run score like that, and I actually live bet the Dodgers plus 500.
That's why you're better. Wait, now we see. Now we get the whole thing.
I won. I live bet the Dodgers going into the 9th, 5-1 odds. But I'm bitter because I was a Giants fan,
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, why the Giants would have never walked Shohei right there. You don't put the winning run on first and the tying run on second.
Not when there's a guy on first base. You don't do that.
It's easy to say in hindsight. They're like, oh, well, yeah, we don't want Shohei to beat us. He's already homered in that game. He's homered in 5 straight games.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, but just you have your closer out there, Jax, who's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the league. Just trust him,
Yeah, I agree.
So what I will get to, I have a couple Friday picks. I have a 2-team moneyline parlay. I'm going to ride your Brewers. I don't know who said that. Curtis?
That was Curtis.
Yep.
Curtis. Brewers, we got Peralta. Peralta going against the Marlins. Cal Quantrill. I'm not really impressed with Cal Quantrill. 5.24 ERA. I mean, kind of a journeyman in this league. And then I'm going to pair that up with the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. They got a 2.40 ERA and a 0.92 whip. 0.92 whip for this season. That's nasty. So Cubs Brewers moneyline parlay. I don't know those odds yet because they are not out yet.
You're not thinking the South Side Jinx is going to come up and
no. So it will be plus money, and this is a NL Central parlay. Brewers Cubs. Then move on to my next one here. Mackenzie Gore is pitching for the Nationals. And he's third in strikeouts in the NL. He's on a shit team, but they definitely have some like, they got a future in them with James Wood. That guy's a freaking hitter. Yeah. They got a shortstop, which they got in the Soto trade. Remind me his name. I'm drawing a blank.
CJ Abrams?
Yeah, Abrams, exactly. They got Gore and Abrams in the Soto trade, and then a couple others that are starting. And they're going up against the Twins. The Twins, Zebby Matthews.
Zebby, yeah.
Zebby. And I believe that's Zebby Matthews is like their 4 or 5 starter. Give me Mackenzie Gore. He's got a 4-9 record, 3.59 ERA. But this guy can pitch, as you know. And then my last one, we're going to golf. So this golf tourney is in Minnesota. It's Minnesota or Milwaukee. But I got a couple picks for you.
Okay.
On this, I got a Ricky Fowler top 5 finish plus 750.
Ricky Fowler did me wrong. I remember I took him in the Open, and it just it didn't work out well. He had a good first round, and he faded. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, so a lot of these top players aren't playing in this tournament because it's a huge trip from Europe to Minnesota, from Ireland to Minnesota. A lot of the top players aren't playing. Ricky Fowler's in there, top 5 finish, plus 750. I like those odds. And another, like a long shot, you could actually take him to win. I really like this because last year in this tourney, the person who won this tourney was 87-1 odds. It was Johnny Vegas. So long shots always win this tourney.
Okay.
And you want to pick big dogs in this tourney. And so he's tied for 15th in putting. And also this course plays well if you are just accurate off the tee. A lot of par 3s. If you're just accurate off the tee and you don't need distance, you want to single in and zone in on the guys who are accurate off the tee, which is Andrew Putnam. And he is I'm gonna do him top 5 for plus 1,200. But if you want to pick him to win, I think he's like 70-1. That's not a bad idea, but like typically a big dog always wins this tournament, and I got Andrew Putnam and Ricky Fowler both for top 5, plus 750 and plus 1,200.
All right. If you're looking, I'm just looking right now on Bet Online, and they have a bet. It's the big guns versus the field, and the big guns. And
take the field.
Take the field, not the big. You're saying you said the big guns usually win, though. I thought.
No, I'm saying the long shots, the big dogs. I said the big dogs.
Okay, gotcha. Big dogs is minus 230 for round 1, but Ricky Fowler's in that big guns group. You got Wyndham Clark, Max, Taylor,
Sam Burns,
Pendith, Jack Knapp, Siwoo Kim, Fowler.
Sure.
You got some good good players, but yeah. So
typically,
you're saying
this goes to the long shot typically in the past.
So take the field. I don't love that minus
It's
230.
minus 230. No, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that either.
I don't like that a lot.
Vegas
that's
knows.
just round one though. So all right. I haven't done a little too much looking into this tournament here because it's look at D-Boe's birthday present right there. He got that from a customer. That's a pretty solid birthday present. I did not give him one of those.
The Monkey
things,
47.
It's a good bottle of gin.
One of my favorite gins.
There you go. It's going quick though. It's going quick.
It's going quick.
Look at that. That was from Friday. He's hitting that a little bit hard. Drowning his sorrows from his losses from his Giants.
Exactly.
The Giants series has made him hit the water a little bit there.
Wait, let's talk about the Giants. Hey, Devers. Devers came to life tonight.
Finally.
Not tonight. This morning.
That's true.
You know what happened? Are you aware?
Let's get the recap, D-Boe.
Let's get the recap. All right, first AB, he hits a ball 114 miles per hour. First single, just rips this single. 114 miles per hour off the bat, and then next at bat, solo homer. He digs it out like a golf shot. He doesn't even know if it's going out. It barely went out. Actually, it didn't barely go out, but it was one of the more unorthodox home run shots you'll ever see. It's like a Pablo Sandoval. It was like a check swing, and it went out. I've seen Barry Bonds do that, but
yeah.
And then he proceeds to hit another jack. I think it was a 2-run homer, like the 5th or 6th inning. So he was like, it might have been the 7th, whatever. But he went 3 for 5 as a DH yesterday. He was obviously the first baseman. How do you like that as a Red Sox fan?
Yeah, well, I'm glad he's doing something for your team.
How's Hicks doing for you?
Yeah. I think the bag of balls is doing a little better than Hicks is, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
But you traded Devers for a 30-pack and
yeah, Stroh's 30-pack and bag of balls. Yeah. Yeah,
Bill Peterson.
a lot of money, but I mean, I'm glad Devers did a lot for the Red Sox. He was there for a long time, won a series for him, so happy for him to start doing well for the Giants. Like I said, I like the Giants. Glad to see them doing well. Hopefully the Red Sox will beat their rival this weekend and get them a little bit back.
Red Sox are doing good.
Yeah, they're doing right.
I'm rooting for the Red Sox this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, they're hanging in there.
Big Red Sox fan this weekend. Big Red Sox.
Yep. Definitely need them to beat the Dodgers, and I mean the fact that they pulled that game out tonight was huge. A couple tough series back at home. It's gonna be nice to see how they do against Dodgers. All right, Curtis, any fantasy sports you got?
Yeah, I got two players, one pitcher, one infielder, and so I'll start with the pitcher, Jack Perkins for the A's. He's pitched pretty well since he got called up on June 22nd. 2.84 ERA, 0.87 WHIP, pretty nasty stuff from this kid. I would say he's got the talent, and Mark Kotze even said he wants to have him be a starter before the end of the regular season. So if you need a starting pitcher that's young, he's got a lot of potential. Even in the minors, 2.86 ERA, 1.02 WHIP, 68 strikeouts in 44 innings. The guy's got stuff. And then as far as a batter, if you need,
what was his name again?
Jack Perkins. He's pitched out of the bullpen for them recently, but the indication from Mark Kotze says he wants to be a part of the rotation at some point this season. Okay. And then Bryce Matthews of the Astros. He's actually been playing second base, but he was actually eligible as a shortstop and third baseman coming out of the minors. But he's starting to get going. He's got 3 home runs his last 3 games. I mean, before being called up on July 11th, he hit 298, 4 home runs, 9 stolen bases to go along with 16 RBIs and 24 runs scored. I mean, it's just 31 games at AAA. That the kid's got some stuff as well. So I would say if you need a versatile, second base, shortstop, third baseman with a lot of potential. I think he's only 23 years old, and I'd go pick up Bryce Matthews.
Bryce Matthews.
All right. What about some some player props. We've got some listeners out there that are on Prize Picks and Chalkboard and things like that. Next couple days, who's your hot go-to person if you need one more player in your lineup there? Who's for a base hit, for strikeouts? Who's your lock player if you need one?
I mean, right now, if you need a strikeout, Mizorowski from the Brewers. I mean, that guy has unbelievable talent. I mean, hitting wise, I mean, you can go with anybody in the Dodgers lineup, but I'll say, just pretty much just go with anybody in the Dodgers lineup at this point
I
because
will say this: Mizorowski got pulled a little bit earlier than I thought yesterday.
Yep.
Are they putting a limit on his pitches?
Yep, they sure are. Yeah, because
but they're leading the league, and are they going to go for it or not? I get it too, but they pulled him too early yesterday.
Yeah,
I thought at least.
Yeah,
he was killing it.
He could have gone longer in that game for sure.
But they still got the win. I think, was that Monday or was it? Yeah, that was Monday. Sorry.
I think they're also going to save his innings for the postseason too.
Yeah.
So that way he could probably be a leverage out of the bullpen too in the postseason.
All right. In the week ahead for me, the top dogs on the mound are not dogs, but they're not obviously not underdogs, but the aces out there, Crochet, Skubal, Evaldi, Skeens. I mean, every time I see them, Wheeler, those guys, every time they're up there, I'm betting them, and you're hitting 90% of those guys. They're covering all the time. Just no matter who they're playing
on them. Yeah, usually.
Yeah, and so if you're out there, you're looking through the standings, looking through the slate that day, see one of those pitchers, just take a single on one of those guys. It's like an automatic. You're fine. You're going to win.
Skeens, you're better off doing first five.
Yeah, Skeens they took out. I watched
the Pirates game. Support.
They take him out a little bit early. They don't give him as much. But his ERA is insane. His numbers are just so good.
They're insane, but the offense doesn't give him run support. So
same with Mackenzie Gore, same thing.
But no, didn't the Pirates just sweep the Tigers?
Yeah, he got the win. He got the win in that one. So
it was one of his. How many wins does he have? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah. So, but though at the beginning of the season he wasn't looking as good, but I think in the live ball era he's got the lowest ERA in the amount of starts he's had. So it's pretty impressive stuff he's doing.
Pirates swept the Tigers. That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for a team that everybody said was just going to be losing here on out, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Any last bets? Any last advice for the folks out there? For them
I would take Devers on Friday. Take all of his overs. He's just so dialed in. I mean, even when like about a week ago when he was going 0 for 4, all those a couple of those games he was having just hard hit balls, just
as a
110
as a guy
off
who's
the
watched
bat.
Devers for multiple years, when he gets on those hot streaks, what, D-Boe, the MLB beat the streak. When he was doing that, I would just ride him for like 5 or 6 days. Yeah,
he is hot right now. Yep. He is hot. Yeah. Just the last 3 days, ever since yesterday when they put him in first. I mean, even before then, a couple days before then, he's just smoking the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm just really excited for Devers, and they're like so quick to jump ship. Like, oh, did Buster do the right thing? Have some faith, and we're paying this guy $300 million.
He's gonna
put him at first. Let's make him happy.
He's still young. He's gonna do fine.
Adames has been hot lately too.
Was he 27, 28? Yeah, he's young.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, so our picks. Curtis, any last minute advice? You gave us a lot of picks today.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't pick one, batter when you asked. I just said the Dodgers lineup, but I'll say Cal Raleigh. He'll probably hit a home run in his next at bat. You never know with him. He's had a monster season.
Nice.
I'm gonna say Freddie Freeman too.
All right.
Freddie Freeman is always just a
Freddie Freeman's
nice ad. Freddie Freeman is just a career 330 hitter. He's been in the league for 14, 15 years. It's like this guy he always hits over 300. I think he's batting 290, so he's about ready to go on a little run.
Mm-hmm.
And he walked it off against the Twins.
Good luck,
today.
everybody, this week. I'll be a little remote for next couple pods. Be from Southern California next time. I think I'll be in OC next time, and then LA or San Diego the pod after that, and then Lawrence, Kansas, getting ready for week 0 of college football season. So we've got some remote pods, maybe on location. I think I might go to an Angels game. Definitely gonna go to a football game. Might even hit a Giants game this weekend. Maybe one of the games against the Mets. We'll see.
Against the Mets?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll before you leave?
Before I leave, yeah. I'm not leaving until Sunday afternoon, so I might go Saturday. I don't know.
This is that Juan Uribe ball I caught, the home run ball.
Yeah, excellent. All right. We'll continue, guys, and good luck on your picks. And D-Boe, time for you to start doubling down.
Time for me to, I will. Don't worry. Don't worry about me.
All right. See everybody next week.